Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you what a good click-through rate is with YouTube ads in 2020 and how you can improve your click-through rate and improve your ad results. So with our agency, Linx Digital, we currently manage somewhere over $20,000 to $30,000 a day in ad spend. And because of that, we see what a good metric is for click-through rate, for cost per lead, for cost per sale, etc. So what we've seen is anything below 1% means your ad needs to be redone. Anything from 1 to 1.5% is decent, but it's not amazing. And what we want to be hitting is between 1.5 to 2.5%. So we have a couple of clients who are hitting 2.2, 2.3%. And I think that's where you want to be at. Like you want to be over 1.5, preferably over 2 if possible. Let me first explain what click-through rate is, right? Click-through rate is basically how many people watch your ad and how many of those people actually click on it. Now, the more people that click on it, it's better because essentially your clicks are going to be cheaper and you're going to be able to get more people to your website for less cost. What do you do if your click-through rate isn't great? The first step is you want to make sure that your creative is good, right? If it's below 1%, chances are either you don't have a strong call to action in creative. So when you have a video ad, you want to make sure there's a verbal call to action in there that tells them to go to the website. If you don't have that, that can really reduce your performance on these ads. Another thing to do is to ensure that your hook is solid. When I mean hook, I mean the first 5 seconds of the video. So, are people getting caught in by the hook? Are they getting hooked? Or are they just like, oh, this is another ad, I don't need to watch it. That's like the first thing, right? You want to make sure your video ad is solid enough. You want to make sure you check the quality of your video ad. You want to make sure it's something that resonates with your target audience. But usually if your click-through rate is below 1%, that usually tells us that your video needs to be redone. The second thing is, in some cases, you might actually have a great video ad, but you might have a really bad click-through rate. And this could be down to you showing up on kids' videos or foreign language videos. So in that case, what that means is you need to go to, inside Google Ads, go to where your ads are showing up. So if you go into a campaign and then you go into placements, and then where ads showed up, then you'll be able to see where your ads are showing up. And sometimes we see that you're showing up in front of kids' videos, so kids watching the video on their parents' account, which are unqualified viewers. Or you're also showing up on foreign language videos, so somebody who doesn't even speak English might be watching that video, right? So in the US, for example, there are a lot of Hispanic speakers, and you might be showing up on a video on one of those channels where they probably speak English, but there's a chance they won't. Another diagnostic is to look at what kind of bidding you're using in your campaigns. We recommend not using manual CPV, cost per view bidding in 2020. I don't recommend using target CPM for YouTube ad campaigns. What I recommend is maximize conversions and target CPA. And sometimes if you use manual CPV campaigns, you'll get a very low click-through rate. While with maximize conversions and target CPA, Google will find the people that are more likely to actually click and engage and convert on your funnel. So that's another issue that might be happening. Now, at this point, I would also recommend checking out my video on how to script really great video ads, because if your video ad is weak, which is often 80% of the time the reason for the bad click-through rate, then you can go in there and see how to script a really great video ad and get that done. I'll also have a link below on how to shoot e-commerce video ads, so that can also help you out. Hopefully that video was of use to you, and as I said, 1% to 1.5 is good, and 1.5 and above is great. You want to be hitting those metrics, and if you're not, go through the steps I just mentioned. And if you want us to scale your YouTube ads, then click the link below and we can take care of that for you. Cheers.
Walk with our feet on the ground, and we will talk with our head in the clouds, and we will walk with our feet on the ground, and we will talk with our head in the clouds.